a little motivation for you, a little motivation for you. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Tips Tuesdays live rehash. We're about to get started tonight. I hope that you are having a great week so far. Tonight we have special guest. He's been on the show before, and I'm excited about the show tonight. Let's welcome Mr. Jonathan Coleman to the stage.
Hey,
Hey, how you doing tonight?
doing well. Just doing your
That's
show.
that's good. That's good. We are y'all. I'm gonna just tell y'all right now. I can't see nothing. We are improvising tonight. We're having technical issues. I can't even talk straight. That's how technical they are. Technical issues with the internet tonight. So I'm on my phone, and but the show must go on. It must go on, and because there's always time for inspiration, motivation, and encouragement for everybody. So I need you to do me a favor. If you're tuning in right now, hit that share button, like this video, and make sure that you are in the comments tonight. Because remember, this is one of those interactive shows that I will go to the comments and see who is interacting with us.
Yes.
But for anybody that is on here for the first time, this is a spinoff of my audio podcast, Tips Tuesdays. And this is where I bring special guests in to give different perspective on the different topics that I'll talk about on the audio podcast. So I'm always so excited for Tuesday nights, especially this season, y'all, because season five is it's been a roller coaster ride. But guess what? We still got our seatbelts on, and we still riding this roller coaster. Uh, so,
Yes.
oh yes, I forgot. I do have a special guest tonight, other than Jonathan Coleman. So let's bring her to the to the stage. Come on. Let's TT's helper tonight. Miss Feifei. Everybody welcome Feifei to the show. Yeah. You wanna say hi? Hi. So she's gonna be TT's little helper tonight and be on the show. And I don't know, she might give y'all some inspiration too.
Definitely.
But she is here with me. You can go ahead and sit down right there. All right, so let's get this show started. Tiffin said, "Hey, Feifei." She already has fans, y'all. She already has fans. Um, we're gonna get started. Y'all know how we do. First, I'm gonna have Jonathan to introduce himself to some and reintroduce yourself to others. Tell them about
Oh, yeah.
yourself.
All right. Well, I'm Jonathan Coleman, your PR specialist, number one, public relations professional. Jonathan Coleman of the Media Blast PR. So if you have a brand, business, product, service, whatever, music, anything, and you need more publicity for it, write ups, press releases, EPKs, articles and blogs, newsletters, email blasts, all that, more interviews, media, da da da, hit me up. Jonathan Coleman. I have my Instagram here. Hit me up at JAYFORNOW, J for now. And you can email me at info@themediablast.net. And if you're looking at this on Facebook, just click the button and get in my inbox and we can talk.
There we go. There we go. And I just want to say shout out to Jonathan because he has been an asset to season five. We've had a couple of times where, guests might not show up and I'll like just be like, hey. Can you be on the show? And they'd be like, no, I can't, but I got somebody for you. So shout out to him for coming in clutch with the guest on the show. All right.
Yes.
Tevin, put that in the comments. The info at mediablast.net, y'all. So y'all check him out. Check him out. He's a big asset when it comes to the things that you do business wise. So hit him up.
Yes. Hit me up.
Right, so that is Mr. Jonathan Coleman for y'all. Now that we got that out the way, and if you're just tuning in, share, 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 share. All right, and we are
Yes.
going to start with none other than our announcements, y'all. Y'all know how we do on the announcements. It's announcement time. Okay, so first thing first, I'm the realist. And y'all, I've been nominated for Musician of the Year at the Music Love Awards in Little Rock, Arkansas. I have been so flattered. Um, I can't even think of words to explain, but I'm just so honored to be nominated for Musician of the Year of all awards, Musician of the Year. But this is my first year that I will be attending the Music Love Awards, and if y'all will go vote, 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 you still have time to put in as many votes as y'all want to until July 31st. Um, get those votes in. There are other nominees. Check them out. Go and vote for them also because we're all in this together. It's not a competition, it's all love, and I'm finding that out. So I'm just excited for this event coming up in August. But y'all have until July 31st. Go vote, 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 vote. I'll make sure that I actually put the link in on the screen so that y'all can see that. Okay, go and stream all of my music on all platforms: TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Go and stream it up, stream it up, stream it up, stream it up. I got new music on there. There's a couple of albums on there. I have Inspiration Loading, the Same Old Praise EP, which is right there on your screen right there, with Walk by Faith, Like You, Without You, and Same Old Praise. Y'all go and check it out. Let somebody else know about this good music. And here's a little sneak peek right here. Well, not a sneak peek, but a snippet of what you'll hear on the most recent album.
Make me more like you. Make me more like you. I don't wanna sing just a pretty song. Everything I do for you, I wanna please you, Lord. Show me how to be more like you, talk like you, Lord. And show me how to love young people so unconditional. I wanna walk like you, talk like you, love like you. Lord, I just wanna be like you. I wanna walk like you, talk like you, love like you. Lord, I just wanna be like you. Make me more like you. Make me.
So yeah, that was just a little snippet of Like You. That's one of my niece's favorite songs. She was over here grooving.
Yes.
But Like You, we got the Like You challenge out there, y'all. If you are on social media, if you're on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, use that sound. I want to see your videos that y'all make to Like You. It's also when it gets to the I wanna walk like you, talk like you. It's some moves right there. Y'all try to imitate those moves and everything. I want to see your Like You challenge. Put hashtag Like You challenge in there. Hashtag Tiffany Music. Hashtag Like You. All that good stuff. So let me see your best videos out there because I will be watching to see if anybody tags me in those videos for the Like You challenge. All right. You be on
Definitely.
social media, Jonathan?
Oh yes, speaking of being on social media, when I was plugging the flyer, I put the "Like You" song in the as some of the reels on Instagram and TikTok as I
There we
was pushing the
go.
flyer. So yeah, that's the single.
Yeah, yep, yep. I want to see you do a video. Just make up a random video to it.
Hey, okay, I'll have to do. I have to take the
Uh,
"Like You" challenge.
look, I'm challenging you.
I,
I'm challenging everybody out there. Do that Like You challenge. If you really like the song, go make it go viral. Make it go viral. Just like you go and listen to the newest Jay-Z, Beyonce, all of that. Go and make it go viral. I think they
oh
over here
yes,
talking in the comments. Let me see. She's flabbergasted, y'all. Yes, I am about these awards. I am flabbergasted. Faith
yeah,
singing, go
congratulations.
Faith. Okay. Faith on here watching too, Faith. All right. So, yes, y'all go and do that Like You challenge. I gladly appreciate all y'all's participation in the Like You challenge. All right. Once again, if you are just now tuning in, go share, share, share. Tell them share, share, share. Share, share, share. Yeah. All right. So that is the end of that portion of the show, which is the announcements. That is the ones that we have. I have that link for the Music Love Awards voting. Check that out. Go. It's unlimited voting, y'all. Unlimited voting. So you can go and vote for me like 25 times tonight. I'm just saying. Just putting that out there. All right. So and I will put it in the comments of the video too. So after the show, I will put it in the comments of the video, unless somebody else wants to, put that in there for me. All right. So we are going to go ahead and get started. We do not have a quote tonight. Not because, well, we just don't we don't have a quote tonight, y'all. I've been trying to get this internet to work so that I can actually not have to hold the phone the whole time of the show. But yeah, we here now. Um, also, remember if you'd like to financially give to the podcast, please do so. You can do so at Cash App, dollar sign Tips Tuesdays, all lowercase. Or you can contact me at Tuesdays at gmail.com if you would like to give to the podcast. Everything that comes to the podcast literally goes to the podcast, to funding the podcast, and everything like that. We're just getting this inspiration, motivation, and encouragement out to the world. So if you'd like to be a sponsor, I can't talk right, y'all. Monthly financial sponsor. Hit me up, y'all, and support something good that's going on. All right. All right. Now we're gonna get into some of these topics tonight. Do you got any announcements or anything that you want to talk about, Jonathan? Anything you got going on or anything?
Oh, I got a couple of things going on, but it's 10 o'clock on the East Coast, so I'm somehow my brain ain't we're firing like it should be. But I do want to say this first. Congratulations on your nomination, and also working with the Fairlawn Flicks Fest Film Festival. It's going to be in New Jersey. It's going to be held at the Hawthorne the historical Hawthorne Theater. So, for anybody that's listening, if you have a short film, a movie, or if you have a music video, music videos can also be submitted as well. Go to www.flix, that's flicks with Flix, fest.org, and submit your music video, submit your film, whatever you have. I also want to give a shout out to Zoe Bo. He's one of my PR clients. He was a guest on the show a couple of weeks ago. He was one of the fill-ins. So he has two films on Tubi right now. One of them being Church Sessions. The other one, Debit Card Life Matters. So check that out on Tubi. Speaking of Tubi, Office Secrets is coming soon to Tubi, produced by Lady Harris of JCI Legacy. And I also want to tell everybody that Tuesday it doesn't also belong to just Tiffany for Tiff Tuesdays, but but at 7 p.m. Eastern time, Lil Terry has his talk show, which comes on at 7 p.m. Eastern, and we have Big V of the group Nappy Roots. He'll be a guest next Tuesday, so tune in. So yeah, a lot of things I'm involved in right now. So yeah,
I see. Look, your
yes,
announcement is a little longer than mine tonight.
and it's your show.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's what's up. Support, support, support. That's what this show is all about. Other than the inspiration, we like to support other people and what they have going on. So, for future season coming up with the season 6, I will be number one reaching out to others that have things going on. If you'd like to incorporate what you have going on the show, you can include that in the announcements, um, and or reach out to me if you have something that you would like to have announced on the show. Also, reach out to me. Just putting that out there for people because, like I said, I do like to support other people. So,
Yes, indeed.
yes. So, all right, we are going to go ahead and get started with our topics. I really feel like I'm forgetting some, but I think it's just because we didn't have a quote tonight. That you know, we just gonna get into the topic. So we're gonna have my special helper here, right here. Pick from the big jar, y'all. We've been talking about some good topics this season. And I know if you tune in every Tuesday that you see that we talk about some of the same topics every week, but it's always something different every week because once again I bring my different guests on here because everybody has a different perspective. Not all the time will it just be the way that I see it, but Jonathan might see it one way and somebody else might see it another way. And you might like the way somebody else sees these different topics. So that is why we have this show is for inspiration, motivation, and encouragement with different perspective from everybody. So let's see what our first topic is going to be. We're going to pick from the big jar. For those that don't know, I got the big jar that we pick our topics from. And
Mhm.
these topics, as I've said, they have been talked about already. But with this season, we've been just keeping them in rotation because you just
Yeah.
never know where one topic with next subject is going to go to. You know what I mean? All
Oh,
right.
yeah.
So what we got? All right. She's handed me the paper.
All right.
Okay, this one's a good one, y'all. Surround your look. I'm gonna say that every topic. This one's a good one, y'all. Surround yourself. Surround yourself is the topic. And you want me to just start off, or what you want? You want to take it and run?
Well, something first to me. They say birds of a feather flock together, and it has a lot of truth to it. You are who you stay in the company of. You adapt their habits, you adopt their mindset. If you're around a certain group of people for too long, it's going to rub off on you, whether it be positive or negative. So if you want some good stuff in your life, surround yourself with people who have some good stuff going in their life. But if you just want to feed on that drama and that negativity, then or just that sadness and gloominess, just be around those people, and you'll be that too. You know?
Yes,
Yes, man.
definitely. Definitely. I always say, be careful of the company that you keep, as Crystal just said down here. But yes, be careful of the company that you keep. What they say, misery loves company. And boy, when I tell you, people they'll be complaining, 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 or just have a bad attitude, and they'll expect to like be around you and for you to get that bad attitude and be complaining and everything. And it's like, no, no. As a matter of fact, just get away from me.
Exactly.
That's what
You know,
I've learned to, in a nice way, say, "Hey, I don't need you around me. Like, move around." Because
and I know some.
my husband said that I can be a very mean person. I don't think that. No, I ain't even gonna say I don't think I am. I can be a mean person.
Yes,
Um,
at home.
but
Not
not like in a bad way. It's just like if I'm not vibing with you, I'm not vibing with you. I'm not gonna sit up here and be fake. That kind of thing.
oh
Um,
yeah.
but I've learned how to, in a nice way, tell somebody, okay, you can move around with that negativity. If you ain't gonna be talking about nothing positive, then move around. If you gonna sit over here and talk about people all day, move around.
Oh yeah.
I've been able to adapt that kind of mindset where now they just don't even really come around me, and I'm fine with that.
Oh yeah. And I just want to add to that too, Tiff. Like sometimes you have people who they don't mean no harm. That's just how they are, right? They may not be mean to you, but they just may have the habits and ways or mindset that just doesn't suit you. And you might actually like them as a person, but sometimes you got to edit your time with them. They can't have all
Yeah.
your time, like because they'll bring you down too.
Yes, that is definitely true. That is definitely true because I've been around people, and like you said, that's just who they are. But at the same time, you have to learn how to love people from a distance.
Oh
Like
yes.
I'm cool with you, but I can only be around you for so long now. That kind of thing. So yes, that is definitely true. Some people, that's just who they are. And,
Mm-hmm.
maybe hopefully you'll rub off on them.
Exactly.
Hopefully.
It works like that.
So yes, surround yourself with positivity, surround yourself with good people, surround yourself with like-minded people, people that are going in the same direction as you. Like we said, you want to pull them, not them pull you. I mean, unless they
Exactly.
going a little higher than you, then you can go on up with them. You know what I mean? But yes, you definitely want to surround yourself with good people, good vibes. I know I do.
Yes. And also, I want to throw something else in there too before you go to the next topic. Even on a professional level, Tiffany, I know you're an artist, and I know a lot of your fans, they're artists as well. And sometimes a lot of artists like to get around other artists who just do the same thing. They just, they
Mm,
don't really have any information to spread to each other, but they won't hang out with somebody who could actually help them. Some of these behind the scenes guys, some of these suits, people like myself, who are more of the behind the scenes type of people, you can pick up things from those people. So a
yeah,
lot of starving artists, you got to get out of your circle of just being around a bunch of other starving artists going, yo, what you need to do is this. No, what you need to do is get around some people who have some real information to share with you. you know?
right, right. And that is true. Sometimes you have to get out of your box and be around other people that are not necessarily in your same genre or category, but they still are going to the same level that you're going to. So yes, I definitely understand that. Yes, yes. And sometimes being around other things will give you better perspective, more perspective, a different perspective. It's like, oh, I didn't really see it that way. Okay,
Oh
hanging
yeah.
out, with me being an artist, hanging out with other producers or other people within music industry or that just play different roles within the industry, give you different perspective for you to see as an artist, just from a different perspective. You might be able to
Exactly.
see something I don't see. Be able to tell me something that I don't know. So that yeah, that's definitely good.
Indeed.
Definitely. Let me see what they saying in the comments. Remove myself or yourself from them if necessary. Yes. I can be cordial with some, but not cool. Look, I'm with you, Queen, on that one. Like, that's one of them things. Like I gotta love you, but I ain't gotta like you.
Exactly.
That's just one of them things right there. But yes, okay. So we warming up, y'all. We warming up. Let's see what the next topic is going to be. Remember, y'all keep them comments coming. Keep them comments coming. What we got? That one's a small one. Okay. All right. Let's see what she pulled out the jar.
All right, I'm leaning in to
Be
hear it.
patient with yourself.
Yes.
Be patient with yourself. I'm gonna let you go first because I'm gonna vibe off of you. I already know what I want to say.
Okay, yeah, you got to be patient with yourself. A lot of people don't like the term trust the process, but sometimes you just got to trust the process. A lot of people want what they want. They want it to happen sooner than it needs to happen. Sometimes you got to
Right.
the journey, you got to be patient. Be patient with yourself. Sometimes you need to learn something. Sometimes
Hmm.
you need something out before you get achieve what you need to achieve. So it's nothing happens overnight. I know we're so used to the social media and stuff going viral and this and that, but you gotta what's that term? I know it's 10 o'clock. It's a marathon, not a sprint. You know,
Right.
so
Right.
yeah, so you gotta be patient.
Pace
You know,
yourself.
think exactly. Gotta pace yourself.
Yeah. And be patient with yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. A lot of times we're hard on ourselves because we set these high expectations. We set these high expectations, and we wear ourselves out, we wear ourselves down. And sometimes you just have to be patient with yourself and know, hey, no, I didn't get it this time, but I'm gonna get it next time, or I'm gonna correct this next time, or I'm gonna do better next time, but not being downing yourself to the point that you give up, you
Yes.
know, or you make it so hard on yourself that you just can't do it. Make this goes back to making your goals realistic and obtainable. We set these unrealistic goals for us to reach. I don't know why I always go to weight, because y'all, I'll talk about that here in a minute. But say that I'm like, I'm gonna lose 10 pounds in 1 week. Ain't no way that you
Yeah.
gonna lose 10 pounds in 1 week unless you just became sick all of a sudden and just lost weight. That's it. That is a very unrealistic, unattainable goal. So why even do that to yourself? We set it so high, we set the bar so high that we can never reach the goal. Start with baby steps. Because a lot of times, like I said, we wear ourselves out because we put so much on our plate.
Oh yeah.
Instead of making a checklist of 10 things, say, hey, I'm gonna knock out these 3 things today, or I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
knock out these 3 things this week. Because realistically, uh, anything can happen in that day
Yes.
that will distract you from your goal, that will detour you from your goal. And you set up here and say, hey, I'm gonna do this, 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 I'm gonna do this. And you made it too hard for yourself.
Yeah.
But if you lessen that list for the day or the week, you just might get that done. Then when you get that done, then you can say, okay, I got those 3 things done. Okay, let me do 3 more. So don't be so unrealistic with the things that we put on ourselves. And don't look at what other people are doing that you measure yourself against what they're doing. Do whatever you
Exactly.
gotta do at your own pace. And like you said, it's a marathon, not a race.
Not a sprint.
At
That's the
the end,
term.
the end goal is to make it to the end, not how fast you get there.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
be
True
patient with
indeed.
yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I just look. I just know they in here. Marathon, not a sprint. Oh yeah, you said marathon, not a sprint. And said I
Yeah.
get irritated with myself. I had to tell Jesus to keep me. I'm done. I'm done. But yes, y'all don't put so much on you. Even God is not gonna put more on you than you can bear. So why you put so much on you? Why do we do
Mm,
that to ourselves?
exactly.
So yes, be patient with yourself. And like you said in the beginning, trust the process. Trust the process. And my
Yes.
process might be different than yours. I might have to
Mm,
go through a little more before, you might not have to go through it all. So
yeah,
that, like I said, don't compare yourself to where other people are. Don't measure yourself up against other people because you will disappoint yourself every time because you
exactly.
set something up that is unrealistic and unobtainable.
Hmm.
Yes, be patient. That is a good topic right there. I love
Oh
that
yeah.
topic. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So y'all put in the comments, be patient with yourself. Be patient with yourself. If you're tuning in right now, hit that share button, let somebody else know about this inspiration, motivation, and encouragement. Put in the comments, be patient with yourself. All right.
Mm.
I'm a little help over here. You got me another topic?
All right. Let's see what you got.
Let's see what she got. I see Pastor Tevin in the comments. I see Queena in the comments. Be patient with yourself.
Hmm.
You can make it. That is the next topic. You can make it. Y'all, I think I'm good, doing good over here. I'm over here looking at this.
Hmm.
You can make it. That is the next topic. So what you got?
All right. I want to say this. You can make it. You know that saying they say, there's somebody that says they can make it, and there's somebody that says they can't make it, but they're both right. If you feel like you can't make it, you're right. Your actions are going to show that. You're going to give up, and if you believe you can make it, you will. You're going to hang in there. You're going to figure it out until you do make it. It's
Right.
kind of like a sport. You don't think the team doesn't go on to the unless it's a sorry ass. Oh, excuse me, I that's can't curse. It was a sorry team. They're not going to go out on the field or on the court going, "Oh, we're going to lose. We're going to lose." No, they go. We're going to take their head off. We're going to win. That's how you have to
Right.
do life. Reach out. You can't go into any battle thinking you're going to lose it or you're going to lose it because you're not even going to fight the best. Yeah, I
Right.
apologize, little one, for
Oh,
saying the best. It's after
look, you
hours over
caught
here.
yourself. You caught yourself. It's all right.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can make it. Like we keep saying, mindset is everything. Uh, whatever you think, then that's what it's gonna be. You go in and you like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna make it through this day. And like, I'm bad about that. I will be honest with you. I'm bad about that because it is something about like if just one or two things consistently go wrong with my morning, then I'm just like,
It's
this
like a
about to be a
snowball.
day. But you've already defeated yourself because you already said what the day is gonna be like. And my husband, he'll try to pump me up. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't, y'all. I'm working on that too. I'm working on that because that's another thing that goes towards our no complaint challenge. Don't complain about what's going on. Be a little more positive. Yes, it might not be working out the way that you want it to work out, but say, hey, okay, you started off bad this morning, but we are gonna try and in our mind think more positive so that the rest of the day can be better than it started off.
Oh yeah.
Speak those things as though they are. Yes, that's why we have to watch what we say. Words have power. Look,
Yes.
words have power. I've said that so many times. Speak positive things. Be careful of the things that you say, whether it is how your day is going to go, how you speak to people, what you say about people. uh, what you say about kids. You hear people say, "Oh, he bad. Oh, she bad." Well, guess what? They're gonna be bad because you said they're gonna be bad.
Mhm. They
You know, so we
form.
just right, and your words are important and they are powerful, and they're very powerful. If you say to a child all the time, "Hey, you ain't gonna never be nothing," and that's what they hear all the time, pray to God that they use that as some positive energy and be like, "Oh, you said I wasn't gonna ever be nothing, but I'm gonna be something." But then you have those that don't turn that into positive, and they like, "Well, my mama said I wasn't gonna never be nothing, so I ain't gonna be nothing."
Yeah,
Your words are powerful. I mean,
indeed.
growing up, my dad always told us, especially me and my sister, "You are beautiful. You are beautiful." Just something like that can go a long ways. Then later on in life, you don't have to worry about some guy coming along and saying, "Oh, you're beautiful," and it's like, "Yeah, I'm beautiful. I know this. You don't have to. I don't need that for validation. I've already
Hmm.
been told that." You know, words are powerful, so be
Yes.
careful of the things that you say to yourself, that you say to others.
And I
Yes.
also want to add to that as well. Like affirmate people say affirmations. Now, some people that don't say affirmations, they go, that stuff doesn't work. But it's not that you don't say that stuff so something magical can happen. You say those so you can program your mind to think that way. That's
Yes.
what it's all. That's what the affirmations are for. It's not for. It's not like you're praying or wishing for something. You're saying the affirmations so that you can program your mind to that. So
Mhm.
they do. You like you say, your father say you're beautiful. He's programming you early to say, "Hey, so you can start feeling that because
Right.
what's the what was the saying? So is he. Is 10 o'clock.
So a man think
Um,
it, so he is.
yes, exactly,
Yes.
exactly. So
We
program
was
that
talking
into you.
about that last week. That scripture, I believe it was in Proverbs.
Exactly,
Yes.
exactly.
So yep, yep. My stepmama, she on here. She said, "So a man or woman thinks in their heart, so are we."
Yes, indeed.
Yes. Yes.
Program.
So it
Say
all
say
it all starts in the mind. It all starts in the mind. Whatever you think, that is eventually going to come out. Whatever you think, that is the things that settle in your heart, and then eventually whatever is in your heart is what you do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So mindset, we back to mindset. Mindset is everything. Mindset is
Yeah.
everything. And then, like you said, with the affirmations, if you got to tell yourself over and over, "I will overcome this situation. I will be financially stable. I will have money in the bank at all times." I'm going to say that a couple of times. "I will have money in the bank at all times." You know what I mean? We walk around here, we say, "I'm broke. I'm broke." Well, guess what? You're going to be broke.
There
You
you
keep
go.
saying it, you know. You gotta speak those things into existence and
Yeah.
um and make it happen because we
Mm-hmm.
we we can. We have that power to speak those things into existence.
Yes.
So I'm going to incorporate daily affirmations in my classroom this year. Yes. And definitely when it comes to our younger generations, because it is important the seeds that we are planting in their lives now,
Mm-hmm.
because it makes a difference when they get older. They remember
Yeah.
these things. I'm sure my niece, she's sitting here, but she probably listening to everything that I'm saying right now. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
sure that, like I say, somebody's watching you. Somebody's watching you. Uh, this takes me back to the last episode with you. But somebody is watching you. You have to be careful what you do and what you say, because you
Yeah.
just never know how vital. it is down the line. What you say now can affect the future. What you
Indeed.
say now can affect the future. So I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Yes. Yes, I can. Yes. Y'all put some more affirmations in there and some of that word in there. Yeah, put some more of those in there. Yes,
Indeed.
mom. What? I don't know what Kevin's talking about. Uh, all right, so let's do one more out the big jar, and then I have like a separate one that I want to do. That's not in the jar. So,
Right.
one more. Dun dun dun.
All right, I'm leaning in.
Closed doors.
Oh,
Closed doors. I always love this topic right here. Like I said, they are all good to me. But
yeah.
closed doors. What you got on closed doors?
Well, first thing that came to mind is you have to sometimes let go of the past. I don't know if it's a bad habit, but I like to bring up old stuff a lot. And, and sometimes this is fuzzy memories, but sometimes it's not necessary to just keep, even if it's positive, that was a moment in time, move on from it. You got to talk about what's ahead of you or what you're going through now. But I love reminiscing on, yeah, I remember and it's old. It's old now. It's just time to make some better memories, you know. So
Yeah.
that's what I first thought when I saw closed doors. And I want to add this to it, a different perspective, not just the one I just said, but a different one. Um, Sometimes a closed door is closed for a reason. Sometimes you ain't supposed to be in that door. So a lot of people look at opportunities that are sometimes they look at opportunities that's not given to them or opportunities that's taken away from them or being rejected from an opportunity. Sometimes it's like, nah, that opportunity that didn't want to include you, that did you a favor because now your life could go a different way or that wasn't meant for you, you know?
True. True.
Yes.
Definitely. Sometimes them closed doors are closed for a reason. Sometimes those closed doors will save your life.
Exactly.
And we'll be still trying to hold on to things that we should have been done let go. See that would that would go to the topic that I've done before about let it go. Let it go. The same thing with closed doors. Let it go. Sometimes we are holding on to things that um, we should have been left alone. We get into those dead situations. We're trying to resurrect things that are dead, and it's
Yes.
like just leave it alone. Leave it
Hmm.
alone. Sometimes closed doors are good.
Hmm.
See, we always see it as a negative, but it's like, no, close that door, close that chapter, close the window, close the house, move, move. And,
Yes.
it'd be like, the, who was it in the Bible that, uh, Lot and his family had to leave, and God told him not to look back, and his wife looked back and turned into a pillar of salt.
Hmm.
You know, that was God saying, I didn't want you to go back to that. But see, like you said, we're so busy reminiscing and oh, I remember when. Sometimes you don't need to remember.
Yes.
I'm gonna say that for somebody. Sometimes you just need to forget it.
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
don't know who that's to, but sometimes you just need to not remember. Because some of the things you're trying to remember, it makes you uh do some of those old habits or go back to things that you didn't have no business doing anyways. Yes, reminiscing. Sometimes you don't need to be doing it reminiscing.
Mhm. It gets
It was
stuck. So.
good for a season. As my I watch divorce court all the time. Judge Starr, she said there's a time, a season, and a reason for everything.
Hmm.
And that time is not now. The season is up and the reason is gone. Closed doors. There's a reason why that door closed. So,
Indeed.
yeah, yeah. Whatever that closed door is, let it be. Let it be. Where y'all
Exactly.
at? I see y'all in here watching Judge Judy. Now I don't know about Judge Judy, but Star Jones be on her stuff. Judge Judy, she don't play. But we ain't talking about Judge Judy right now.
Exactly. That's a closed door.
That's a
Yeah.
closed door. So, okay, so my special topic that I wanted to talk about, and I'm gonna see where you take it first. I don't
All
really
right.
have a specific way to take it. I just wanted to add it to the show tonight because it was just something that came to my spirit, and it's when life gives you lemons. Yes.
Oh
Yes.
yeah. We all heard the
Wait,
expression when life gives
she over here. Yes, yes, yes. What you know about lemons? When life give you lemons, you got something to say? No. When
you.
life give you lemons, what you got on that?
Well, I say, well, we know the saying when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade, and that's to say when something's thrown your way, you flip it into something positive, make it better. Sometimes like, oh, we'll give you this as an example, like you're saying with the internet being out over there, right? And well, the technical issues, but that gives you time for other things
Yeah.
like or like it gives you chances to try new technology. Like, oh, I never would have tried it this way. Because if the
Right.
if the if the comfort of the internet was running smoothly, you would do your regular routine. Now you know how to do a show on the fly using your cell phone. It may not be the preferred way, but next
It
time
sure
in the
ain't.
exactly, I don't like that either.
Cause I'm over here like I'm over here holding it my hand over here going numb and everything.
Yeah. But now you have that new skill. You might go, oh, I didn't know you could do this with the phone. Okay, let me try. So life handed you a lemon, boom, boom, made lemonade, made another great
Right.
show.
Right. Definitely. Definitely. Cause it's not gonna always go smooth like you said. But that's one thing that I've learned at my job is that things working with technology in general and equipment, uh it breaks down all the time. So I always have to figure out a way to still produce what I need to produce with what I got. And not all the time is it much that I'm working from. So I have to squeeze them lemons to get some lemonade. But eventually I end up coming on top and just working with what I have. So you have to always be prepared for, you almost have to just be prepared for the worst in a sense, you know what I mean? But also find the positive in whatever is going on. Find
Oh,
the good in the bad that just seems to be happening at the moment. When life gives you lemons, what are you doing when life gives you lemons? When life gives me lemons, I make lemon pound cake, some lemonade, and lemon salmon. You had me to the salmon. But that's what y'all doing with them lemons, huh? When life gives me lemons, I use them as a garnish to remind me or keep me on track from what brought them about. Then enjoy the lemonade. Okay, that's good advice right there. That's definitely good
indeed.
advice right there. Remember what it is, and that's one thing when I am at work and I end up having to go a different route to make something or produce something. I do end up learning something new in that situation. It's like, okay, well, like you said, if I wouldn't have gotten in that situation, I wouldn't have even learned this. You know, take the good out of the bad. You know, in that moment, you might be mad. You might, I'm gonna say you might be pissed, but in the end, when it's all over and when it's said and done, it's like, okay, well, that wasn't too bad. Now I know what to do in the midst of whatever it is. Like you said with the internet tonight, I'm like, really? Like I'm over here like I'm seeing if it went out on my laptop. I'm trying to see if it went out on my iPad. Ain't nobody's devices hooking up or anything. So I'm just like, okay, well maybe it'll come on maybe like, 5 minutes before the show. No, it didn't do that. But I'm working with what I got. Like y'all see my big forehead and everything tonight. Just saying. Uh,
On to
and y'all seeing that I can't see. Don't nobody y'all better not correct no joke in the comments. I'm just saying I'm coming for you if you do. No, I'm playing. Uh, but when life gives you lemons, make something lemony.
Mm-hmm.
But one
And
thing
you're
I do
patient.
notice about lemons, it's something that not everybody likes lemons.
I like it. But yeah, a
You
lot of
like
people, some people don't.
lemons? I only like them in my water, and other than that, I don't like lemons like that. So
It's a good substitute for salt. Like if you don't want to put
good with
salt
some
on.
salt.
No, no, no. It's a good substitute. Like for people that don't use salt, you
Oh,
squirt lemon on it. It
okay,
gives it.
okay. Because I thought you said it's good with some salt. I was about to say, ooh. I'm about to
You
say that
might die.
sounds like some pregnant
Don't try.
cravings or something.
No, 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 no.
Somebody said when life gives you lemons, maintain a positive attitude and optimism in the face of adversity. Yes, yes, most definitely. Definitely. Keep a positive attitude because, like I said before, you never know who is watching you when those lemons is coming your way. Somebody is seeing how you are reacting or responding because we want to respond and not react. They're looking at, oh, she reacted and that wasn't good. Or they're looking at, oh, she responded to that very well. I'm over
Mm-hmm.
here thinking about a lemon drop. I'm done. She over here thinking about a lemon drop. Yeah. But yes. Watch how watch how you react. Watch how you respond. Don't react. We want to respond, you know, when life is giving us lemons.
Oh
What are you
yes,
doing with that
indeed.
lemon? So
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to add that for tonight's inspiration to just give you something to think about throughout the week. When life gives you lemons, what are you making with those lemons? What are you doing in those bad situations? What are you doing in those tight situations where you just gotta act like you're smiling, but you really want to cuss or you really want
Yeah.
to go off on somebody? You know, what is it that people are seeing? What light is shining from you? And then if we want to go even deeper, are they seeing God in you? Are they seeing the God that you say that you love and that you want to
Mm-hmm.
be like? I want to walk like you,
Mm-hmm.
talk like you, love like you. Lord, I just want to be like you. Like I be telling them all the time, do you really want to be like Jesus? Because Jesus, he turned a couple of cheeks. Not sure if I'm
Before
going to say I'm going to turn another cheek. Do we really
yeah.
want to be like him? You know what I mean? Or we just saying it? We just saying it. I think a lot of people are just saying it. Do
Oh
you
yeah,
really want to be
exactly.
like him? Huh?
You know what? I want to say when you were saying that doing the monologue leading up before you started singing, I was thinking in my head, this would be a perfect time to plug her single. But then you did
Hey, there
it.
you go. Look, great minds think alike. Great minds think
Exactly.
alike. And it's perfect for, right now, when life gives you lemons.
Mm-hmm.
Come here now. when life gives you lemons. So y'all remember that throughout the week. Remember, hey, I seen on Tips Tuesdays that, you know, what we gonna do about these lemons, man? What we gonna do about these lemons? What are we gonna turn into good? What positive is gonna come out of this negative situation? When life gives you lemons, just walk by faith. There go another one. Crystal said, walk by faith. Hint, hint. Go and stream same old praise EP. Walk by faith, like you, without you, same old praise. You know, it's very relevant to life right now. But
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
when life gives you lemons, you gotta walk by faith and not by sight. Cause in that
Amen.
moment that you seeing that it ain't working out right, like I've said before on a previous show, sometimes you might have to pray out loud. Sometimes you might have to sing out loud so you can just get through that moment.
Indeed.
Walk like you, talk like you, love like you. Yes, y'all in them comments. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh,
Musicloveawards.com. Vote, vote, vote. Yes. He over here telling y'all to go vote, vote, vote. Let me put that link up so y'all can go and vote for the Music Love Awards. Pastor Tevin is in here also for the Pastor of the Year. He's not getting Musician of the Year. I'm getting Musician of the Year. We've already had this discussion. Just saying. But he is nominated also for Musician of the Year. Um, so yes, y'all, we are going to get ready to end our night. This has been great, great conversation, great inspiration, motivation, and encouragement for everybody. I hope that y'all have gotten something out of tonight. If you didn't get something out of tonight, like I say all the time, you weren't trying to get nothing out of tonight. This is enough to get you through to the next week, to next Tuesday for the next inspiration that will be coming. As a matter of fact, I think uh let's see, is next week the last? I think we got next week and one more show before season 5 is up. So y'all still continue to tune in next Tuesday, 9 p.m. Central Time. Big shout out to Mr. Jonathan Coleman for being my guest tonight and showing up and showing out. Great
oh,
show again tonight. Thank you to all of my supportive followers of the podcast. Y'all continue to share this podcast with everybody that listens to podcasts, watch podcasts, all of that great stuff. Y'all remember to financially give to the podcast. It is $ Tips Tuesdays, all lowercase, okay? And like I said, everything that goes to the podcast literally goes to the podcast. Just getting it out there more, marketing for the podcast, all that good stuff. Also, tune in to the Riff and Rev show. That is another podcast that I am the host on, along with Rev, that is in these comments. Mr. Tevin, aka Rev. We have been next season, Tips Adventures. I'm speaking it. Oh, she over here about to speak up another podcast. Queena, you gonna have to inbox me about this that you singing, girl. Let me know. Uh, but about them adventures really be with Riff and Rev on the other podcast. We just did our workout with Vitamin K Fitness. Y'all can go onto our page, Riff and Rev, and I'll put that in the comments so that y'all can go and follow if you're not already following. But that's where the adventures are. Is on the Riff and Rev show. And we got some things coming up, the end of the year and going into the new year. This year is going by fast, y'all. We about to be in a whole nother year, like soon. Um, but y'all tune in to that. And as I said, support the podcast. Um, Thank you to those who support it and actually tune in. But you could also financially give to the podcast. And I also have podcast merch. We will be releasing 2025 calendar sometime in August. So y'all get with me if you want to pre-order your 2025 calendars. I feel like I'm missing something. Yes, the workout was very intense, y'all. We worked out with Vitamin K. He's talking about the Riff and Rev show. I'm still, I think I got a little feeling in my legs now. The workout was on Friday. Today is Tuesday. Just to say how that workout went, yes, it was very intense. Uh, um, but yes, okay. So let me say shout out to my other guests on the show. Say hey,
Hey.
and say see y'all.
See ya.
Thanks for my helper. And once again, thank you for being on the show tonight, Mr. Jonathan Coleman. We will be seeing more of each other in upcoming seasons and with other stuff. We linked up now, so it just is what it is.
Exactly.
Over 100 episodes. Oh yeah, there is over 100 episodes on the audio podcast. So I am on break from the audio podcast, but there is 103 episodes to be exact. You can always go and binge those episodes. And I will be back. We shooting for October, whenever the live rehash come back too. So, but we got 2 more episodes for season 5. So y'all continue to tune in next Tuesday, 9 p.m. Central Time. Y'all have an awesome night. And if you are just now tuning in, go back and replay this episode so that you can catch up on everything that we've talked about tonight. So, y'all have a great night, and I will see y'all next week. Okay?
A little motivation